Gosh, I had to like re-log into Twitch. It wouldn't let me send a chat message in my own freaking chat. Hello, thank you for the good luck. I don't know why, but my camera seems to keep thinking that I'm kind of angry when I'm not. I don't know what's up. It's like weirdly calibrated. Which is funny because I haven't really changed anything there. Maybe it'll even itself out. We'll just assume that it'll be okay. If I look angry this stream, well, that's why. I guess one thing I technically changed is I actually have my webcam connected to a USB 3 port now. And it's choosing a different... Why am I so angry? Oh gosh. I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't be making me this angry. Unless it's like my hair, my bangs. I did cut my hair since last stream. It does seem to be confused about my hair. When I move it, it's kind of fine. Hang on. Gonna be freaking out for a sec here. Are we good? Less angry? When I talk, I just get angry, I guess. Anyway, that's fine. It is what it is. Let's, it's encoding overloaded a lot. I am gonna have to tweak my settings a bit. I'm so good at streaming. That jumped to 60, that should be 30. Probably gonna help not overload my CPU. Let's try that and hopefully not have any big freezes. Let's see. Okay, let's go. So I figured very angrily. I'm sorry, it's bothering me. Let me try cleaning my glasses. Maybe it's like dirty and that's why it's getting confused. Some people do get very angry when their glasses are dirty. Not me, I just kinda don't notice. I don't know if it's doing it now because I'm blind. Let's see. Does it make a difference? No, still angry. Yeah, like it's it's annoying. I don't want to be angry. I want to be happy, you know. One sec. I'll try recalibrating it for a bit. In the meantime, I don't know, listen to outer space music. We'll be Golden Fox. At 50%. Okay. Just do a quick calibration here. Oi, 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 it is not liking me trying to load a different calibration. I am frozen. That's not good. Okay, I'm restarting it. If it'll let me do that. Oh, that popped up there. That's what's happening. I understand now. Okay, let's go back to this calibration here. And then it closes. Nice. I'm so good at this. Okay. Frame rate 30, tracking quality medium, which is normally fine. I don't know, do I go down to like 480p? 540p I think is maybe what I used before. Give it a try. Hopefully I won't be so angry anymore. No, still pretty angry. Man. You know what it actually might be? Which is really silly. So it looks at the eyebrows. And maybe I haven't kept them up very well. So they're differently shaped, so it's confused. Now let's try messing with the calibration some more. Angry. Clear. Let's get rid of all that. I did that before and it was still making me angry, but now I seem to be fine. I don't think I can still be angry. It just gets less confused. To some extent. No. I don't know what's up, man. It shouldn't be picking me up as angry like at any point. Let me just record some me talking and be like, hey, this is me being neutral. Learn from me being neutral, not angry. There you go. And me looking at chat. Okay, hopefully we're good there. Hello. We'll try that. Okay. Good. Oh yeah, we do. I forgot. Hello there. Well, guess what? It's cheese. Okay, hopefully I shouldn't be getting angry as much anymore. But, no. No. It's like whenever I talk, it's just like, dang, I'm angry. I don't understand. I'm not telling it to be angry. Just set it to, like, hey, expression settings. Disable angry entirely. Higher transition time? Does that make a difference? Does that make me... No, that just kind of makes me angry, like, all the time. How about... No... Oh, gosh, no, that's... That is not the solution. I don't know, I'm so confused. I'm really not talking. Like, I'm really not doing anything that should... Wait, enable eyebrow tracking is off? Oh, like within the angry, it can be doing one or the other? Okay, what? Does that make a difference? Okay, I can, like, not be... No, that does nothing. I'm so confused. Why is it like this? It's representing how I am. True. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to just disable Angry without changing my model entirely. You know, as much as I don't wanna, I will deal with it. AKA, you all will deal with it, because you're the ones looking at it. If I look angry, I promise you I'm not. I just think that's enough messing around for now. Okay. Hey, it's me. I'm gaming. So my PB here, not so good. Yeah, that would be very nice. Okay, so I've got my 4 machines here that I have been using. I also have Big Fan. I've got the 3rd machine. This one, which I haven't fixed yet. And I've got my Cherry Blossom Shiny Apple. This track is a great start track. Yeah, so this is a machine that Mifuyu has used in her former world record, I think. Or maybe current, I'm not sure. I think current, actually. On Dragon Slope. So the Leon is kind of a tribute to her, because she likes Leon. Leon must die? I wonder how this looks in other colors. Whoa. That's very different. And I guess it kind of makes sense. You know? Although, like the cockpit and the booster are pretty close in color, and yet... like here they are. Here they're not. I don't understand how it works. Ah, Star Fox. I haven't seen it in motion. I've only seen it in screenshots. And I'm kind of flip-flopping between... It looks pretty decent. So, that's very uncanny. So I don't know. I would have to see it in motion. Okay, so I've never used this machine on this track, but Mifuyu has the 2nd best time on it on this track with this machine. So far it seems potentially easier to control. Yeah, you know how people be on the internet. It can't just be, oh, I am not a fan of this. It's gotta be, damn, this is horrible. And everyone who likes it is wrong. I gotta actually make sure to hit those boosters. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, this machine kinda sticking to the track pretty nicely, I say, as I lift off. But I don't know what about this particular custom machine is supposed to be better here, but it does feel pretty good. I'm very much a newbie when it comes to custom machines. I stick with the popular ones. Don't really know much about the other ones. Oh man. It's kind of hard to see the ferrets on the side. But you know what? It'll show up on the cinematic replays. So I've never been very good at this track, which is why I'm here now. It's also because I don't particularly enjoy playing it. I don't enjoy a lot of Fat Shark tracks because they're kind of basic. Ooh, okay. Kind of just like, hey, drive very well. And that's something I'm not so good at yet. Is the thing. I want to get better at it. Okay. Seem to be lifting off in places that I'm not used to. I guess I can also adjust without losing as much speed because I'm not using Fat Shark, which is nice. That inside booster is terrible. Whoever plays that should go to prison. It's just so evil. I can definitely PB with this. I'll say that much. It could be 10 seconds faster than that. Just need to hit that inside booster. I need to get a nice double shift boost from the squeeze. I need to not fly in a circle. I'd say that's the main thing. God, it's so difficult. Okay. It's not a double, but it's not bad either. Just a booster. Ah, because of all the walking of Lila? Or have you been doing some working out on top of that? Ooh, shift boost. Yo, what up, David? You know, I wonder if with this machine it might be worth doing a side attack dive at the end of the lap. Rough. That was very rough. Remind me how much a stone is. Wait, 28 pounds? Whoa. That's wild. Damn, okay. Yeah, damn, good job. That's so good. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot easier to climb with that much less weight on you. And general better what do you call it? Words. I can tell it's freaking Friday afternoon. Holy shit. Like, endurance? Stamina? There's a different word I'm looking for, but, you know. Those two kind of cover what I mean. Cardio. Fucking hell. Ah, really? Nice. Ah, you won't have to Wii balance board yell at you. And make that stupid fucking noise. I still can't believe they did that, by the way. Like, that's actually evil. That's obese. I forget what the noise is, but it's fucked up. Hey, nice. Oh, heck yeah. I really should have looked at Mifuyu's run with this machine. So I know what the frick I'm doing. Okay, side attack diving like that, not working out. Then again, that was not a very good one. Yo, shoutouts Popcat. Hey! As low as possible before the gravity shift. See, I never understood what the deal is with gravity here. Because, like, it's like it only... Like, halfway through the dives, the gravity just changes somehow. And sometimes you land with a lot of speed, and sometimes you don't. And it's weird. Yeah. Like, with undulation, like, I understand, I can kind of visualize where it is and, like, what to do. And as soon as possible. Alright. Do my best. I don't know, man. This course is fucked up. I don't like it. I can't be... What is it, like 48th forever? If I want to be a respectable GX player? I think I respect it more than I used to, but I still don't enjoy playing it. Then again, I've not really put in the hours, so... Maybe I'll like it more when I'm better. I can boost more, because I was like really high on energy there. That kind of killed my speed. I think mine's even older than that, honestly. Ah, the squeeze. The squeeze. Do you even go for that on lap 3? I think you do, right? Or do you only take the boosters? some. Okay, you really don't want to be drifting. And again, I need to boost more. I have this, like, boost pattern in my head that I think is just not quite right. See, that was a bad dive. Yeah, we'll just try doing this. See, that's almost PB already. Maybe I should have paused my YouTube stream. Like, me viewing it. I don't think that's very productive. We'll cover the Twitch chat with the dual chat. The chat in here. I just want to make sure that, like, if a message is, like, held for moderation, that I can be alerted of that, but at the moment I'm not super sure how to do that. I guess I pop out the chat. So I have my dual chat and the dedicated YouTube chat just for that purpose. That kind of works out. Okay. Dual chat, there we go. Yeah, okay. That'll do. Okay, let's try again, save a few more seconds. I don't know what my target time is. I just know right now there's a lot of room for improvement. Because I got a bad squeeze. I lost some speed at various places. I had a bit of a weird liftoff on lap 2. I didn't boost properly on lap 2. The rack on YouTube. I don't like that squeeze. It seems very inconsistent. Then again, I am not lining it up based on anything but vibes, which definitely on me. I should have started with the fun Fatcha course, like double branches. Then again, I think world record there uses gallons, so never mind. It's better. Is the shift boost there? Really bad landing. That was on me. What a wild ride. I can still be boosted more. I kind of just forget because I get so locked into the boost pattern I've used for years. Also, my brain just shuts off when I'm playing. Bruh. Well, filling up the top 10. That's progress. Maybe at some point I should see if I can change my file name. I don't have to clear all the records, but just changing the file name so I don't have to backspace every time. Oh, like the things from World of Warcraft. Ah, fuck. And yes, that is where that name came from. Did. I previously... Like, when I was young, I played for a while on a private server during, I think, Burning Crusade times. And also for a little bit during Wrath of the Lich King. And then when Cataclysm came out, I was old enough to be allowed to take a subscription for a game. So that's when I played a decent chunk. And I've come back to it a few times. Kinda. Like, I checked out Mists of Pandaria when that came out. Whatever the expansion was where they added the Demon Hunters, is it? But just for a little bit. I was never able to get into it the way I had when I was young. I'm not boosting well, god damn it. Oh, nice. Now I'm like over boosting that. Actually, no, I'm not. Ah, jeez, I'm confusing myself. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, the South Park episode probably got a lot of people playing. I used to like playing MMOs, just nowadays, you know, it takes a lot of time. I never was able to get back into it since I was into it back when I was probably like 13 to like 16, maybe? Since my teens. And every now and then I look at it and I'm like, damn, wouldn't it be nice to play again? And then I'm like, oh, right, it's $13 a month. I think I'm good. Yeah. It sure is. The fangs and everything. I've been kind of wanting to get some, like, art commissioned of my model. But that's a very dangerous word to say on social media. At the moment, I don't think there's any artists that I would specifically want to reach out to for a commission. So I just haven't. That was a good squish, and then is there lore behind it? I'm gonna be honest, I've not really done any lore. I always thought scars were cool. And I also thought it was kind of a fun nod to Beeps having a little bandage on their cheek and later just an exposed scar. I just took various elements of things that I like, kind of just put them together, and there you go. That's my lore. That was almost good. Like, my main thing, I had like a mood board of like various things that I was like, oh yeah, I want to have elements of this and this. And there was definitely a bunch of Castlevania. Didn't quite manage to incorporate any Shinoa, except for like the brown hair in a way. But I also wanted to keep it kind of similar to how I look IRL. Also the brown hair. You know, Tifa. You know how it is. Yo, what up, Tony? I have not managed to put your face on a machine yet. So don't worry. I kind of came to the realization after making a bunch of emblems for my machines that I put them all on one memory card. And then I was like, oh yeah, I can't then apply those to machines on other memory cards without some back and forth. So I've not done that yet. So there's no Tony Point machine yet. But if I ever run this at a BSG again, you'll be there. You are on my Wii, so there's that. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Okay, so I was definitely going too far to the right before. I'm getting more aggressive squeezes. You should go to another. Kinda Newman? Ooh, a slow dive. Oh! Yikes. That could have been a PB. At this point, it is dead unless I get like a really nice, spicy double shift boost. Which I did not. Unless here? No. Oh, PB, but pretty close. You're doing good. Glad to hear that. Puppy. Such a cute puppy. This better be a sick double shift boost that I control well. Nope. Interesting how the combined chat has 7 TV emotes. Because I have those. I don't have that extension myself. And welcome back, David. A lot of essay turning. Yeah, like I was saying before, I really should have looked at Mifuyu's run to actually learn what makes this machine good. And that kind of works. Okay, cool. It is Grand Base. I don't fucking know, to be honest. I just saw that this is what Mifuyu used for her second place run, and I was like, oh, I'll try that. It's probably B rank. Oh? Hey! Whack-ass dive. At least I didn't lift off there. It's great news. I feel like I'm learning. I feel like I'm learning how to play this track a little bit better. As is shown by that PB. Heck yeah. Combat Planet Z and didn't do any SA turns. Hey, fair enough. I should probably write down this PB. The lap splits. Because that's something I wanted to start tracking at some point. And then I just didn't really PB anymore. 2, 6. Hey! Thank you, thank you. Let me see what that does for me on the leaderboards. It's over a second saved, not too bad. I am currently... oh, rank 40. Oh, that's better than I thought. And I am jumping to rank 34. Rusty Cucumber has a 141.744. I need to beat their ass to get the Dutch record on every track. Oh boy. I need to save another 2.5 seconds. Alright, got my work cut out for me. Hey, I'm happy. I was fully prepared to just spend 2 hours here, get demotivated, and not PB. It'll be the first PB on my fancy ass... well, okay, after this one that I transferred. Fancy ass SD card, memory card. fast. Like, it's so fast. Goddamn. Okay, let's beat that again. I should put a little goal text on the stream. Lila. Cute doggo. Where do I put it? Behind me, I guess. Blind and deaf. Damn, okay. What was it? 141,744? Is that right? That's not better. You know what? There you go. Choop, choop, choop. Okay. Let me double check the time. 141,744. Yeah. So that can live behind my head. I can be one of those obnoxious VTubers who are covering their chats. Awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Officially a VTuber now. I'm gonna move myself down a little bit. Yeah, stop snapping. Stop snapping. Control, there we go. Okay. Let's pull up my dozen windows again. Cool, cool, cool. Look, I'm covering it, haha! Okay, but for real, why do people do that? They just like put themselves in front of chat so you can only see like half of the bottom couple of messages? Or like none? Just barely see it peeking out behind them? Dominance. Yeah, that was too far right. I'm actually really surprised at how good the stick feels on this new set of buttons and sticks that I ordered. I was kind of prepared for it to kind of suck ass. And I will say, it's a little bit inferior to the normal stick in terms of like smoothness of moving it. But it's still got like the rubber coating, so your finger doesn't slip off. It's honestly really well done for, you know, something that I ordered for like $2. Yo, Jidizzle, thank you for the good luck. Hope you've been doing well. It's a good stick. Me when I'm a dog. Oh, interesting. Oop. Just those two. I mean, I guess if you've played those for like hundreds of hours with a different stick, it can be hard to get used to it, but Still, surprising it would make that much of a difference. Unfortunate. Is this still PBable? I don't know, but I'll finish the run. Never mind, not finishing the run. Yeah, weird. I don't know why that would be. Is it specifically playing with the GameCube controller or playing on GameCube? Because I can imagine if you play with an adapter on PC, it's different than actually playing on the console. And if you're playing on the console, it might also just have different, like, input handling. Why do I keep not boosting there? I need to use this energy, because I have an excessive amount leading up to the next refill. Hey. You'll love to get the random shift boost. Hey. You're going the wrong way. The notches. Interesting. Why did Rusty Cucumber need to have a 141? Like, goddamn. On some other tracks, I have an easier time beating them. I miss when you could set a rival on F-Zero Central. That was such a nice system. Just a quick overview. I believe AKC's combined leaderboard spreadsheet let you do that, but I imagine it doesn't have every run that's on F-Zero Central. Yeah, I'd be curious to see if it's still the same way for you. Kinda crazy. Playing a track makes you better at it. Even though I'm messing up a lot, I feel like I'm learning. And it doesn't feel as random as it used to. Even after just 1 hour of playing. I wonder if Mifuyu has got any fancy shift boost setups here. Yeah, that was not good positioning. I need to drink more. You know, I was thinking I would really like to have a different outfit for my model. This is just one of the default VTuber Studio or Vroid Studio, that's what it's called. Outfits. And I would love to have something custom made, but I feel like that's probably gonna be pretty expensive to have someone design something and probably a different person 3D model it. I was not feeling hopeful about that one. I forgot to post a screenshot of my PB. That's okay. I'll just PB again. If there was ever a time for my model to look angry, it was just now, because I noticed I was kinda looking angry. Yeah, that just seems like the most daunting. Like, not only do you have to 3D model it, you have to rig it to make it work with the movements. Not that this model moves like a ton, but still. I mean, that's definitely software dependent. When I used Mitine, I could do the funny dance moves. But yeah, I just feel like just because someone can rig something like that doesn't mean they are also good at like designing outfits. That's why I'm kind of thinking it would probably have to be two separate people. This seems like such a different skill, you know? I'm also not quite looking to drop, you know, triple digits amount of euros on it, which is probably what the work is worth, you know? I'm just not quite ready to invest that at the moment with Japan vacation coming up. Yeah, like when you get a full custom design, like, yeah, that's understandable. I don't know if Shy Lily's like a full-time streamer. I think they are. At that point, it's also, you know, more justified than me just streaming once every few weeks. Mostly for funsies. Man, why you gotta kill my speed like that? I guess that's the risk. Sometimes you get a shift boost, sometimes it just eats your speed. No. We're going the last week of October and the first 2 weeks of November. Gonna visit many different places. So at first we're flying to Osaka, then spending some days in Kumamoto, because a friend of mine really wants to see some stuff there, and also it seems like a really beautiful place. Then going back to Osaka, spend a few days there. Then part 2 of our group arrives there. Yeah, definitely visit Kyoto. And then spend a bunch of time in Tokyo and fly home from there. I just self-study Japanese, so I'm really excited to get to try it out for realsies. But yeah, no such thing as like a full-on study, because I'm on the grind set. AKA, I'm a working adult. But yeah, I've been keeping up with my daily Japanese learning. That is true. But yeah, studying abroad seems like it would be really cool. And I've also heard that Hiroshima is a really beautiful place to be. Obviously a lot of significance. But also just beautiful how they managed to like rebuild it all. They do, yeah. I think we might be doing a day in Hiroshima as well, but we haven't fully outlined like the exact travel plan or itinerary. But yeah, there has been interest to check it out. I just forget how far away it is from our other destinations. I'm really excited to be humbled. Be like, oh yeah, I can order food for us, and then they hit me with the everything all at once, and I'm just like, I don't know, it's gonna be a fun time. Funny shift boost. I'm so excited for that vacation. I have said this before, but I think it'll do a lot of good for my head, for my brain. Vacation to Japan will fix me. Dang it. Game hard. Nice. Keep not boosting there because I'm like so focused on trying to maintain my grip, not lift off, and get a nice jump, or like a nice not jump there. Hit the booster. My god, I was swerving. Kind of hoping for a cheeky shift boost there, but a little bit ambitious. Well, not even ambitious, just unlikely. Give me a nice double. Well, it was something. You know, I got a PB, because otherwise I don't have a screenshot to show for it, and I know I could screenshot the stream, but that's not the same. Okay, this mission is a really good MT, I'm coming to realize. Lucky. Always scary when you're like lifting off there. Two seconds behind. I knew I'd be behind, but that much? It's okay, I'll bring it all back. It's a nice double here. Something. Yeah. Yeah. That happens. Our old dog definitely did that a bunch. You'll just find bone flakes all over the house. Yeah, for sure. Like, they always seem to be enjoying it. You're playing on a half-pipe track? Not the one I'm thinking of. Is it in the DD Cup? I'm kind of assuming it is, because you just got the Everdrive. Is it the... is it Sand Ocean? Oh, Mute City. Yeah, I've played the DD tracks. They are interesting. I'll say that much. Oh, yeah, true. It's been a while. Yeah, J-Dizzle FZX is the F-Zero X champion. Or at least the, you know, Grand Prix world record holder, right? Your favorite? Is a good game. Grand Prix record? Yeah. I really like F-Zero X, though I haven't played it in a long time. I still feel like it would be cool to be really good at it, but it also takes a lot of work, believe it or not. At this point, my focus has to be on GX. Yeah, it's hard to go up against Dan. Dan is cracked more than anyone I've seen in like any game, essentially. I didn't actually grow up with any F-Zero games. I only got into them when I started speedrunning back in 2013. Like, I started speedrunning in 2012, but I got into the F-Zero games in 2013. On the Virtual Console. Yeah, I distinctly remember watching Samantha play F-Zero SNES one time and being like, oh, that looks neat. And then I saw her play GX, and it was specifically Screwdrive. And I was like, damn, this game's cool, I gotta check this out. So, shout out Samantha. And at some point I also watched her play F-Zero X, because that's the one that she ran more often. But yeah. TLDR, saw GX, went, damn, I want that. And then I bought it on our local eBay type sites. I guess it's more of a Craigslist, but you know. For 20 euros. Yo! Yeah, I was afraid that was gonna happen. Dang it! The speed and the vibes, yeah. I'm not a big fan of SNES. I respect it for what it is for the time. Don't really enjoy playing it. It is my least favorite one to play. Although I think in general, based on various factors, GP Legends probably my least favorite. It's the most meh, in a way. GX, Climax, and X are all goated. Oh, nice shift boost. Yeah. I also definitely just dislike how punishing hitting a wall is. It's very bouncy. And just having one boost per lap kinda makes every lap very similar. Like, lap 1 is unique, and then it's like 4 of the same kind of laps. And that's just kinda boring to me. Which is the same criticism I have of GP Legends. Tried to go for sneaky shift boost right there. Did not work out. Yeah, the demo in Brawl where you can't even finish one track. I must have played it on Brawl back in the day, but apparently it did not leave an impression on me. Probably because you can't even finish one track. But yeah, I'm a little bit sad I didn't find out about F-Zero sooner. Like, especially GX. I think as a kid I probably wouldn't have even gotten that hooked. Because it's mostly the speed tech that makes it so interesting to me. Finish all of Ocarina of Time, yeah. Ah, I need to stop spinning out there. That's hard. I think for F-Zero the time limit was like 2 minutes. Or like 2.5 maybe. But with the menuing, you would get like halfway through the race. Scared of the box art, you know? I can see it. For sure. Falcon looks kinda scary. When I first got into... Or like when I first learned of like time attack modes, it did nothing for me. I was not interested. It's only after I got into speedrunning by virtue of Cyclimic running SM64 that I started being like, damn, speedrunning's sick. Dang it. Oh. Wow, okay. My bad. Let's try for a cheeky double. Yeah, baby! Yeah. I still think my biggest wish for the F-Zero series is a decomp for Climax. And that probably sounds weird, but I think it would be so freaking fire. Why did I not go for it? Yeah, I've thought about like, oh, what if I can like do a thing in Unity where I make something that's like the same physics as F-Zero Climax, but, you know, make it more versatile and run on PC, and I'm like, damn, that's way above my pay grade. I cannot be doing that. But I think a decomp would go crazy. And I don't know why specifically Climax, except for the fact that it's slept on too much. I just think it has so much potential as a game. I really liked F-Zero 99, but it definitely has limited staying power. Because like the time attack mode is alright, you know? But I I like having a single-player campaign. And I mean, like GX story mode, right? Not just like, hey, here's 5 cups in Grand Prix mode. And I think that's part of the reason I really like Diddy Kong Racing. Because it's got that freaking story mode. It's got a world. It's got progress, you know? Diggy Kong. When you're a Kong and you're digging a hole. You mean like the UFO skips? Or the ones where you don't get UFO'd and you take jump shortcuts? Or is there something else that I just forgot about? But yeah, Diddy Kong Racing is fire. If you haven't played it yet, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, actually, I remembered. One of the reasons Climax Decomp would go so crazy, we can improve the draw distance. We can improve the rendering distance, you know? Give you just a little bit more looking ahead. Cuff, cuff, mist flow. I think that would honestly do a lot for the game. Ayo. Handle Steven, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Hello. So this is the point I realized the shared chat doesn't show raids, which I guess makes sense. I just had to look at my OBS there to find out. Only played it for like 5 minutes? Dang. I would really recommend it. Oh yeah, dry boosting. Yeah. I forgot about that. That was definitely kind of interesting. Yo, shoutouts Everdrive. Anyway, new F-Zero would also be nifty. I just feel like there's so much potential in the existing games that just making those more accessible would be really good. Yeah, fair. I usually like to stream for like 3 hours. But I think anything above 2 hours is like, yeah, that's pretty good. Thought I was getting better at the squeeze, and then I kinda just got bad again. Which I guess is part of the learning process. Also, I don't know how... I'm still angry. I don't know why it's making me so angry today. That's entirely fair, Rack. That's the healthiest way to look at it. Just for me personally, if I know I don't have at least 2 hours free to do some streaming, I find that I don't wanna. But if I'm streaming and after 2 hours I just feel done, like, I'm trying not to like feel bad about it and just let myself do that. GX is a really good game. There's a reason I've played this game for like probably 1,000 hours. But younger me probably would have not bought it either. I mean, they didn't, so. Energy levels wise, yeah. Like if you're just, you know, don't push yourself to an arbitrary threshold just because you feel like you have to, even if you are not handling it well. It's just kind of difficult sometimes. Yeah, you're totally right. For sure, for sure. Gosh, I really have just been playing this one track for the past hour and a half. I want a PB again. I feel like I've not been super close again. Part of that is just I need to lock in. I feel like I'm kind of locked out. You know, forgot the key. Yeah, just in general, I am very bad with time management in various ways. Like, if I have an appointment in an hour, I don't do anything except sit there and, like, watch some YouTube. I don't feel like I have enough time to, like, boot up a game. Even though it's an hour. An hour is a lot of time. But somehow... brain stupid. Why is this not working? I was hoping to get around to another track today, but I guess that was before I realized my goal was 141. That is definitely faster. Alright, let's try... Oh, missing that booster is so painful, because then you're so slow here. There's just There's still seconds to be saved, but I am not getting any good runs right now. I do wonder if taking the energy again might be decent for me. So I can boost the entire way here. Make up for some time? I don't know. Maybe that's a good safe strat. And worst case scenario, I kind of Hail Mary and go for the double shift boost. Heard, my beloved. Can't believe I hit all those boosters after swerving so goddamn much. Is that something? Maybe not. I should probably go for the shift boost. Should probably look at my Fuyu's run. Like I said, Like I said would be a good idea. Guess I never said I was gonna do it. Okay, let's have a look. Because I would like to figure this out. Fuyu 135. Okay, let's see. So we're driving normally, we're side attacking there, getting a nice shift boost. Side attacking more. Okay, she's side attacking quite a bit. Including in the place that I was like, oh yeah, that seems fast. Okay, how does she approach the squeeze? Line up just to the right of that line. Ooh, gets a crazy squeeze, but not super crazy. I've had a faster one. Interesting. No shift boost? Okay, she handles that part differently. So I turn to the... No, it's kind of similar. Except she's hanging out on the... Oh. Okay, so she drives on the left side of that final tiny cylinder. Side attack dives after strafing upward, lands with a lot of speed, skips that booster. That makes sense, because that gives me trouble. Okay. Refiller on lap 2, makes sense. Some boost there. Interesting. So she say, oh god, that's a big shift boost. Alright. So she saves more boost for during lap 3, which makes sense actually, because then you can boost consecutively and have a higher average speed. Goes for the squeeze on lap 3. Holy frick. Okay. Okay. Okay, wow, what an ending. Okay. I know what I have to do. Still doesn't work with those? That's unfortunate. I like being able to tilt for star power. I always mess up so much more when I have to slam down on the plus button. Hey. Okay, we're definitely saving time here. Interesting. I mean, I got a lucky shift boost, to be fair. Okay, that was not quite in the right place, but, you know, we're going. We're going. Okay, so she hangs out like here. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Whoops. Oh yeah, I was meant to not go for that bottom booster. Some may call me the goose. So she kind of like drives it like this. Yeah, okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, I appreciate that they put the bar there. That's easier to slam down on. But it still always messes me up when I'm having to strum. Yes! Ay, ay, ay. In a foot pedal? That's a great idea. You kind of just go sometimes. Like, just spam side attacks and you might just stumble into a shift boost. This machine seems very forgiving. Oh. So. You have to be precise on that, because if you're slightly off, your gravity's all fucked up. Guitar Hero DS style. Yeah, for sure. Just hit him with the screaming marmot. Like, that kind of just plays itself. You just spam the button and you get a free shift boost. That's awesome. Oh, I almost had the booster. That would have been awesome. Okay, okay, okay. It's so easy to get fucked up gravity there. Oh my god, the pipe is so tiny. Cylinder, I mean. Oh yeah, blowing is way more effective. Well, actually, not necessarily. I remember a bit in the Nitro Red video about, I think, my Frogger Toy Trials, where it's like a minigame where you have to blow into the microphone for like 2 minutes straight. And he actually found it easier to just yell into the microphone. Then again, he was probably overdoing the blowing anyway. And again, doing it for 2 minutes straight, no matter how you do it, has to be kind of exhausting. It missed. So she kind of just like rides it like that. The Mao. This game's so funny. But yeah, I was a second ahead there. So just doing the side attacks, pretty good. Okay, good jump. It's a right jump. Have I ever played Wipeout? No. I've seen Wipeouts, but I've never played any of them. Diving again. Fuck! Oops. Yeah, that's kind of what I got. Like, anytime people mention Wipeout and F-Zero in the same sentence, I'm just like, I don't think that's right. People just see, oh, floating car racing game. F-Zero and Wipeouts. Ay, okay. Decent. Not great, but decent. Now it's kind of bad. Okay. Okay, it's hard to break out of that gravity. Just so hard to set up for the jump. Mosquito, get out of my face. I think I need to close the bathroom window. Okay, I need to fly more upward. Yeah, I'm gonna close the window, BRB. Okay, I am back. Let's get this PB. Thank you, thank you. Burgers at 10 p.m. Yeah, damn. That's a good question. I think so. I might have put it in the box of chargers. What was that flip? Oh my gosh. The track was just like, nope. I've had enough of your shenanigans. You are leaving now. Goodbye. Wow, I hit like the worst part of the gravity. Here I was trying to get higher up so I could dodge it. Game's playing itself again. That's quite rude. Speaking of burgers.
Yeah.
You know. So good tick. Oh, I'm streaming.
It's dead.
Rest in peace.
Imagine if this is your morning food. Shit's fucked.
Yeah. That would be quite difficult, huh? I guess that could have gone worse. Travis. That's more like it. Oh, okay. No! Almost had something good going there. No. Which game are you talking about, Steven? Am I winning? I got 1 PB. I haven't quite lived up to the title of the stream yet, which is PBs. But I'm maybe getting there. Ah, Vesperia. Ooh. No. No. Dang it. No, my speed. Blech. Oh yeah, I'm not seeing my redemptions. Shoutouts to Shop Girl. Oh, bring back my windows, please. I did not minimize you. Windows? What the fuck are you doing? Bring it back. Wow. How has moving my chat window made OBS go to my other monitor? I don't even understand how that works. Anyway, thank you for the good luck, and shoutouts to Shop Girl. Hi. Towering over me.
Ah. Sneaky.
Okay, good night. Una. Oh my gosh, how have I managed to miss both? Did I miss any redeems earlier? Oh dang, I missed a stretch, a hydrate. Shoutouts to Shop Girl. Damn, failing as a streamer. Mosquito. My arch nemesis. Trying to take my blood. That's my job. Yo, Hobbs. I got 1 PB so far. A second and some change. So I can't complain. But I am hoping to get some more. Ay, ay, ay. Well, that's still in a wave. Hope you're doing well. Any free shift boosts? Okay. Okay, I disagree with that final... whatever that jank was. Ay, ay, ay. Take it easy, game. That's flying, isn't it, Steven? Those are some rough transitions. I guess that's the lottery. You win some, you lose some. Well, I wasn't on the track, was I? Yay. I like when a game lets me go fast for free. Overcorrecting that so much. It's a tough booster to hit. Fair to work? Fair enough. Good luck at work. Hope you have a good day. Thank you for dropping by. Wow, that was high up. Yeah, we've got some flying tactics, for sure. I didn't make a maximum dragon yet. I should do that. It's always a fun party trick. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, Hail Mary. Okay. 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 Not enough. Damn, close though. Ow! Damn, wow, my voice. Ow! Nope, I don't have it in me. Awoo's my ringtone though. Even though my phone was silent 99% of the time. Anyway, that would have been almost PB earlier today. You know what? Okay. Quick change of pace here. I gotta make me a maximum dragon. Because I don't see myself actually using Omega Wyvern. Let's see. Is it... No, wait, hang on. I've got this. Just combat cannon, right? Omega Wyvern, wait. Was it Sunrise? Combat. Yeah, okay. My bad. Some dragon. I love this memory card, it's so fast. Okay, Steven. You think we're not flying? Well, watch this. Where am I going? Aerodive. That's not Aerodive. My heart just tells me to go to cereal gaps. Got that dog in me. Lights. I forgot how dizzy this can make you. Not flying vehicles, huh? Nice turnaround. There you go. Heck yeah. Okay. Back to my own personal hell. Nah, it's not that real. Yeah, in SNES they can't fly, but here they can. Suddenly itchy. Why does gaming do that to you? Just when you can't scratch yourself, you suddenly get itchy all over. Kinda rude. In a way. Squeeze thing. Wow, okay. Not fast enough. Gosh. I keep hoping to be able to hit that booster when I'm on a double. It's really hard. Thank you for the free speed. I was not gonna have a chance at PBing otherwise, I think. I missed it on the left? That's a new one. Nice. Hey, I got handed that PB on a silver platter. You'll love to see it. Take these. PB's a PB. Back with burger? Heck yeah. Alright, so we screenshot this and... we post it in time attack, yeah baby. Okay, so that's a 2.3 second improvement, I think, over what I started the stream with, which is pretty good. This puts me in... That puts me in 30th place, beating Neglaria. Yeah, baby. I'm happy with top 30. It doesn't beat Rusty Cucumber yet. But I'll get there. I'll get there. Oh, no, wait. I started with a 145.3. Okay, so I saved almost 2 seconds. Which... still... pretty good. Cylinder wave. It saves so fast. I love this memory card. So yeah, it's not my goal, but it'll do. Speaking of, I should take that off now. Okay, I'm gonna try out my other cool new custom machine. AKA, I'm going to Dragon Slope. After I pull up all my windows again. There we go. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, like overall, I am beating them, but they have a couple tracks where they're still faster than me. Can't be having that. It's not a retro F-Zero, it was gonna be an F-Zero game that was just never released, which is really not the same. New F-Zero would be high pressure. Okay, so this thing has really terrible acceleration, but should be good for everything else. Okay, I hope I've watched Mifuyu enough to know how to do the dive properly. Okay, so I've never actually used this machine before today, so I'm gonna have to learn how to handle it. Oops. Lost F-Zero X tracks? I don't think so. There were Lost F-Zero SNES tracks, for sure. I'm not aware of any... Yeah, anything other than 64DD stuff. Yeah, it's like the PS F-Zero Grand Prix 2 tracks that have since been recovered. I think? Or at least recreated, mostly. Entirely. There was the GP Legend e-reader tracks. Wow. That were not quite lost, but definitely rare, and have also been dumped. Yeah, and 64 disk drive, which... Not lost, but rare. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, same with GX. Like, having lightning half-pipe... not half-pipe, that actually exists. Lightning cylinder knot. And I think it was... Port Town double branches? I think? There was definitely some funky combinations that were changed. Need to do my thingies faster. Sand Ocean Screwdrive? I think so? I like the way my controller looks. At some point I think I'll get some fancier buttons. Not the €2 AliExpress buttons. They're still cool. But the production quality of the Z button, like the Z button just didn't quite fit. I actually spent like an hour trying to grind down the Z button to make it fit, and still didn't quite manage. Also, I didn't manage to transplant the metal spring thingy, so that button's kind of just fucked for me right now. Also, don't ask why I say Z when I normally say Z. I mean, I've always said Z, but I do feel like Z is the better pronunciation. It also more closely fits how we say it in Dutch, because we just say Z. Dragon Ball Z. See, that again sounds wrong, right? Growing up on the internet, you know, with English not as my native language, I get some weird, like, mix of, like, hey, this sounds better in British English, and this sounds better in American English. God damn it. The cool sounding one? In the case of Dragon Ball Z, yeah. But sometimes I feel like Z sounds kind of lame. I don't know. I guess, in general, yes, I would say it sounds cooler, but it's... I don't know. Also kind of not. Okay, I think I'm gonna settle for just 2 shift boosts and actually get some runs going, because I need some practice on the rest of the track. I think that's part of my issue, yeah, Jadizzle. Now that you mention it. Because I really feel like I have to lay on the Z very thick to not just sound like C. No, I say zebra. JK, I don't actually. Zebra. I don't even know what my PB here is, to be honest. You're not wrong. That phrasing just was really freaking funny. Cranker's dead. Ah. How the fuck does Mifuyu manage 3 shift boosts and, like, not lose control? Also, what I don't like about this booster, I'm learning now, it doesn't make a fucking sound. Like, it does, but it's so quiet. Well, yeah, we would say Xbox, because that's our X. That almost converted you. Yeah. Shout out to Franker Z, honestly. DayZ. Ah, see, I'm torn. I want to like Z, but then it does that, and it's like, well, I guess I'll keep saying Z. Yeah, well, I'm some weird frickin' amalgamation. Not actually, I'm pretty much entirely Dutch, but, you know. In terms of upbringing, I'm a weird amalgamation of cultures. Aluminium is the only correct spelling and pronunciation. I will not accept aluminum. Miss me with that shit. I will not accept any aluminum. It's like some nuclear shenanigans. Like, no. That's not how it's spelled. I know they changed how it's spelled, but it's not how it's spelled. I don't know how to keep my speed there. Aluminum. Awoo! Yeah, I really don't have it in me today. That makes me sad. Ow. I think I like just managed a sub 2 here. I'm so mixed on this booster. On one hand, I think it looks kind of lame. I hate that it is so quiet and doesn't make a proper boosting sound. But I love that it's like in 3 colors. How fucking cool is that? Dang it. I appreciate it. It didn't feel good. I should go for the MTS into shift booster. Yeah, Aeropolis music goes hard. No. Well. Yeah, this has got to be one of my favorites of the soundtrack. In general, I much prefer the music from F-Zero X. But this game's got a couple bangers. Funnily enough, some of them are exclusive to story mode. I am not a music girly. I don't know any of those jargon names. Yeah. Yeah, like, Climax has some banging music. I love listening to it when I'm playing the game. I would rarely go out of my way to put on one of the songs except Dream Chaser. Dream Chaser always fucks. Any iteration. Dream Chaser honestly deserves to be up there with the classics like Aquatic Ambiance and Sticker Brush Symphony. I hit a wall. How would I do that? Oh, that was not enough. Eh. No. Right. MTS into shift boost? No. Like, I think I just barely got like a 159, and then I think I never improved this track again. We'll see if I manage to finish this run. Hi there, Mosquito. Don't bother me, please. Meow. I'm Forge. Man. Tell them to turn off the game console. Yep. There it is, 159. Hit arbitrary threshold. Call it a day. I should probably TS chain there some more. Although I will say, kind of awkward with this booster. Let's get better. I don't even know what rank I have here. I just know that this run has got to be improvable. Has got to be improvable. Words. Thumbs up. Dang it. Yeah, gotta walk the doggy early. To be honest, I'm probably going to bed soon as well. Maybe another half an hour? Hit the arbitrary 3-hour threshold that I'm holding myself to as a standard. Yeah, I'm kidding. I do want to get some more attempts on this track. It's so hard to make these turns. Ow. Man. Can I... Oh, there is something you can hit. Okay. Hey. Mosquito. Come here. Come here. Bitch. Hello from the left monitor. Put me on the CRT, yeah! Heck yeah. I would love to be on the CRT. Oh, you can tell that it's time to go to bed. What made me decide on this booster? Mifuyu used it in a world record. That's all the thought I've put into this. In fact, it's my first time using this, at the very least in 10 years. This booster. But yeah, I like that it's got 3 different colors. Makes it very unique looking. Nah, I'm playing on Wii. As I should have been from the beginning. Like, I started on Wii, and then, like, in the past few years, when I was trying to get back into it after my memory card with all my replays got corrupted, I was like, you know what? I'll just switch to a different system, you know? Something with higher quality video output, aka Wii U. And then NSO came out, and I was like, oh, I want to play this because it's convenient. All just to result in me going, actually, Wii is superior. My Wii has Tony on it. Can't go wrong with that. Now, I could have put Tony on my Wii U as well, to be fair, but he deserves to be here. Okay, Sam, I saw you got a PB as well. I only quickly glanced at it, because I don't usually have Discord open when I'm streaming. What track was it? I only saw Mute City. Twist Road. Ah, nice. That's a track I need to desperately improve on. I really don't wanna. Ow. It just seems like such a pain in the butt. First off, to try to learn the MTS into shift boosts, and then also just to grind until you get them. I don't know, I'm really not a quick start user. I do always like when a track has something like that. Just like the YOLO Hail Mary strat on the final lap. Try to squeeze out a PB on a bad run. I do like that. That was way too far, wow. Yeah, at that point it kind of stops being fun. I mean, just in general, I kind of struggle with, whoa, motivation when time saves stop coming easily. Like when you have to play multiple sessions just to save like a second or two. That's when I lose interest. Why did I just not strafe? God damn it. Oh, I love Local Fox. Much better than that Star Fox. Yeah, it's so good. Amazing track in general. Local Star Fox. Oh god. YOLO! Oh, dang it. Third shift boost only cost me speed. Oh boy, that was funny. I'm pretty sure EverDrives have all that special hardware built in. At least any good flash card would have that. Dang it. I could definitely PB here. I think I didn't put that much time into this track. I really just hit the sub 2 and I was like, yeah, I'm part of the big boys club now. Okay, maybe not if I'm losing this much time on lap 1. Thank you, AKC. Much appreciated. I haven't reached my goal time yet, but it was enough for today. I want to chip away at some of the tracks where I'm like not top 30. Of which I don't know if this is one of them. I kind of just felt like playing this. Yeah, I was like, damn, I have so much garage space now. What am I gonna do with this? Oh, let's see what Mifuyu used, because she just has really interesting combinations. And you know, if she can set the record with it, I'll give it a try. Assuming you were talking about the machine. I was tempted to go for 3, but I really don't think I ever should. I don't think I'm ready to handle that. Yo, JKL. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Right. Oh, really? Well, hey, at least I've made a cool looking machine. All good? Heck yeah. Thank you for the GL. Yeah, custom parts are still above my pay grade, to be honest. I just follow whatever the world record uses or some other top players. Yeah, for me I need to practice my Fat Shark stages the most. And Quickstar stages, but, you know, one thing at a time. I love how the tournaments are making everyone want to be a more well-rounded player. You're dread hammering it a bit? I'll be here all night. Dang, so it really is just worse. Okay. Well. I appreciate the pity, lol. Man, that was really good speed up until I hit the wall. Dang it, boosted too soon. Crap. Oh, that's actually not a big difference. Yeah, for the sake of using a funny, otherwise never used booster, yeah, don't mind that. Ay ay ay. Okay. This is not PBing. Let's finally finish a run, maybe? Nope. No. Yeah. All the gamers getting hand issues. Whoa! That was interesting. Yeah, I got my controller shoulder button springs shortened, so they're less strong. And it's definitely helping have less hand pain when I'm like MTS chaining. I'm always open for suggestions. Unless you were talking to JKL. In which case I'm not open. Just kidding. Ay ay ay. No. God damn it. But I did finish your run already. I'm getting tired. Are you going for the MTSM to shift boost before the big dive? Okay. Let me pull up the record then. To figure out how that's done. Course times. Dragon Slope. What rank am I here? I am 38th. Damn. I thought I would be a little bit better. Wait, this isn't even a world record vehicle, is it? Oh, she uses... Oh, wait, that's the former record. Wait, what? Well, whatever. 137 will do. So she doesn't get it in this video. Let me pull up the Sanix video. Okay. Also misses it, but I see what you mean. Stay towards the outside, yeah. I'll give it a try. Yeah, JK, it's definitely a case of building up endurance again. Although there's a chance that it might still hurt. Dang it. Yeah, I've never been all that good at using Quick Star, so for me it's painful in a different way that those stages are so long. Just kind of cements me being... I kind of forgot to go for it there. Cements me as being just slow, and like even if another player makes a mistake, they'll just catch up again. Because there's so much time to catch up. Well. Yeah, fair enough. Just depends on your specialty, I guess. And 20-second mistakes, yeah. I'm always so nervous whenever we play Trident in the tournament. Because, like, one death could be the 20-second mistake, you know? If you die on lap 1, it's so painful. And then you're like, don't boost, don't boost, don't boost, don't press the button. Okay, I think I'm exiting too soon there. Not very good. Once again. Unlucky hitting that wall. Yeah, that's not how you do that suicide finish. Yeah, definitely seems like a good idea to practice those. Although, I will say, likely you'll need more than a day, because it just takes so many hours to get good at those tracks. Like, I probably have more hours in Trident than, like, all the Quick Start tracks combined. And all the Black Bolt tracks. There we go. Your least played. We're like polar opposites. That's really funny. For me, it's definitely Trident number 1, Serial Gaps number 2, assuming we don't count story mode. Because in that case, I think chapter 2 might be number 1 or number 2, it's hard to say. Ay, 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 okay. I could have gotten the shift boost. I just never know when to press A, because sometimes it slows you down and sometimes you get the shift boost. Okay, learning that I have to be further on the left for that MTS into shift boost. Dang it. Okay, so we're not polar opposites. You just used very different strats on Serial Gaps, because you use Quickstar, right? I'm all in on Gallant on that track. Freaking walls. Ah, gotcha. So missing it, not hitting the booster is quite painful. No. It's falling apart. Yeah, PB here, very possible. It's gonna take some attempts. I don't know how to do that suicide finish, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I just don't go for it on a good run. Or I look at a video and learn how it's done. I'll do that. Need to stop taking the easy way out. Okay, so Cyanide goes for MTS into shift boost and just hits the wall. Be me for you. That's the same, actually. Okay. Well, that settles it. Oh, thank you. What? Yeah, I'm getting quite hungry as well. I need to eat something, go to bed. Oof, that wall hits. It's always so hard to know when to call it and just end the stream, you know? Or just stop doing attempts. Because you always want to end on a PB, right? Just one more, yeah. That's how I stayed up until like 8 AM, grinding chapter 2 to one time. Admittedly, I was younger and I could actually do that. Now, I definitely can't take that much. Like, if I'm up past 1 AM, I'm, like, suffering. I did nap during the Hundo run, to be fair. But yeah, still a feat I could definitely not do today. God, I really can't run long games nowadays. Like, I'm intimidated by a game that's like 3 hours, you know? It's just such a commitment. It's not that I can't sit there for that long. It's just so intimidating. Because yes, actually, on some days I can't quite do that for 3 hours straight and not feel like garbage. Lying. Yeah. I think like 45 minutes to an hour. Like hour and a half max is good for me. Oh, Demon Tides fits in there? Maybe I should run that some more. It has been on my mind, I've just not been streaming at all. I need to do a run on 1.1. Get that leaderboard populated. I'm also still waiting for Demon Tides Archipelago. That would go crazy. Someone's working on it again. The original person deleted the GitHub of their progress. So now someone else has picked up the torch. And when Demon Tides is on the Archipelago, you can bet your ass I will be streaming it. Heck yeah, that would be awesome. Whoa. Okay. No, the wall. Everything changed when the Wall Nation attacked. This is not gonna be the sub. Ay, ay, ay. You should, yeah. It looks really solid. Like whenever I've seen Talon play it. I think that game structure would work quite well for it. Well, yeah, the fact that it includes mission mode, or at least optionally includes it, question mark, is very cool. Thank you, thank you. I will call it here for now. I got a top 10. That's a good start. I will get back to this. Because I have to eat and sleep. Two very important things. Let's see who's streaming. Dang, got all the Falcon just rates. Right, Twitch follow. Have a little look-see. I mean, it's gotta be my boy Tony. Seems he'll be going for another 50 minutes or so. Beating Zeroken is always a good win. Good stuff, Jidizzle. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Ikasi. Thank you all for hanging out. Hope y'all have a lovely rest of your nights. Expect more GX in the near future. It's nice getting back into it. It's really nice. Especially since losing all my replays. It'll be good to have a full collection of videos, except maybe Trident, because how the fuck am I ever going to beat that? I have a run on YouTube. I don't know if that's my PB. But yeah, it'll be nice to at least get video for most of my other runs. Good night all. Bye bye.